Okay. Coming into your body, coming into your experience, coming into your awareness of, as if for the first time. So the fresh moment of being present with yourself, experiencing whatever it is that's going on for you in your world and letting it be whatever it is without a need to change, fix, or force. And also letting go of if you conceive of yourself like as a thing and objectify yourself or your body as a thing that you need to fix and change and do all these things to, that is not optimal for your little body mind system. So see if you can drop that and come into your own experience of being this dynamic experience of being alive. And I've got my spooky wear on today, which maybe it might get too hot and I'll have to adjust, but we'll see. It's my nightmare before Christmas for the holiday, the best holiday all year long. Let's inhale, open, stretch up, and exhale, shake it out, shake it out, shake it out, shake and bounce, let go. Inhale, stretch up to the heavens. Exhale, shake it out, shake it out, shake it out, shake it out. Inhale, open. Shake, 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 shake and bounce. And again, inhale, up. This time, just round your spine, drop it down. If you're ready to release your head and neck, do that. Inhale, opening to the heavens. Exhale, connecting down to the earth. Inhaling, filling up, expanding, getting bigger. Exhale, take it down, release. And one more inhale, stretch it up. Exhale, take it down. Open your feet wider. Just shift your weight from one side to the other, bending one knee, bending the other. Could even be up here. Doesn't have to be your biggest hamstring stretch. I have been, well, I was sick and traveling for like 2.5 weeks. Not sick for 2.5 weeks, but sick, traveling, sick and then traveling. And so like I didn't work out as much as I normally work out. And now coming back and getting into like my own routine, I'm like, oh my God, I keep being really sore. So I kind of like it because I really feel what's going on in my body when I'm doing things. Opening up into an X, we're gonna do elbow to knee, 4 in the same. Or let's go for 10 on one diagonal. Going 1, 2, really rebounding off that leg. 3, 4. So your leg is kind of like a spring. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Other side. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Open up into a big X. Stick out your butt, bend your knees, drop it down, relax your head and neck, and then roll it all the way up to the top. Opening it up, bend your knees, drop down, relax your head and neck, round your spine, roll it up. Again, arch, stick out your butt, open your chest, drop it down, soften, and roll it up. And one more like that. Radiating out into the universe, dropping down, surrender and let go, and then roll it up. And let's do just circles with your hips in the interest of mobilizing your organs and your spine and your ankles and your feet, and then go the other way. And then let's go to the back with that same opposite arm to leg. So touching in the back for 10, going 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, rebounding, 7, 8, 9, 10, other side. 1, 2, 3, 4. So I was teaching this ridiculous cardio dance class last night. Glitter size, 6. And I think we had the most fun last night that we've ever had. 8, because of the Halloween. And also just the people were there. Everybody was fun and funny and into just being fun and funny. Circles with your shoulders. Oh, and I had been thinking, oh, maybe I'm gonna not teach that class anymore. It's such an effort to make all these dances, and but that's the reason I started teaching it in the first place, because I was like, I need to force myself to make more dances. So because we had so much fun last night, I'm going to continue teaching it through November and part of December. All right. Twists. Looking around behind you, letting your arms fling. Yeah, sometimes like my motivation to do something is because it will actually be a challenge. And like making a whole bunch of dances to teach so that we can have like basically an hour worth of exercise uh is a challenge. But then once you've got them and once you get better at making them faster, and also if you have a team of people in the room that don't care if how loose the whole thing goes, it's really fun. Spiraling, twisting, looking around behind you, just flinging those arms out, getting that blood flow, that centrifugal force going out to your fingertips, blood flow radiating out through this extra fling, getting into the fingertips. And then let's take our hands up. So we've got that blood flow going out now, blood flow coming back down into our body, just using force from movement and gravity. Wiggle your fingers on top. So for a lot of people, as they age, they start to have like neuropathy in their hands and feet, or less less optimal blood flow. So these are some of the things just to keep that flow going, right? Get the flow and then bring it in, let it come back in. Not that it won't come back in on its own, but we want to optimize. Let's do the lymph flush. So coming in, rubbing your hands together, right hand to the left clavicle, above and below the collarbone, not smashing it too much. Gentle and kind to your own body. Gentle and kind to your own body mind. Switch it to the other side. Also, I don't know where I saw this or read about it, but as a person who is getting older, it's really weird and funny. uh I was reading this thing about like old people, like the old people smell. And it's something that I think I don't know, I have a very strong sense of smell, and like if things smell weird to me, I'm always like, ugh. But the old people smell, what it said in this article was that a lot of times, like when people are older, they wash their armpits, they wash their junk, they wash their hair, but they're not getting like behind their ears and the back of the neck. And that's a place where like these oily deposits can form. So it just cracked me up. Like these, it's kind of gross. Oily, chunky deposits of stinkiness. Just a little PSA to wash behind your ears and your neck. The back of your head and neck, the back of your ears. Probably could go a long way for other people as well as old people. Make sure that every once in a while you clear it all. Okay, let's come into our face right next to between your nose. And it's like, it seems like wrong to even say the old people smell, but it's a thing. There's also like the young people smell, right? Sometimes the little kids are pretty stanky too. And then there's the people in the middle smell. And if we, a lot of it also depends on what you're eating, how much stuff is moving through you as we're rubbing around our nose there and then under your cheekbones. And like we also have this obsession with not ever smelling bad, right? That, oh yeah, I smell good. And then there's the whole like question, let's rub our hands together, of what is in those smells? Like if we're using them, our shampoos, our moisturizers, our makeup, our cleansing products, right? Are they actually toxic? Because a lot of times they are, right? We haven't done a whole lot and we're doing less and less really good regulation. So just being aware. I barely ever use shampoo. And I usually use really simple soaps. So that's what's going on over in this smellagory. But sometimes I do like to wear perfume. But I also notice that like if I try on perfume, like if I go to Sephora and try on perfume or something, I then have a sneezing fit. So some part of me is like, there is something about this that is toxic. And that's our culture, right? That doesn't stop us. We're gonna just keep going. All right, let's take it in. K27 points. I've got my old Tiffany's necklace on. Which I like. I feel like I'm wearing my Mr. T necklace. Like I got this big chunky metal on my neck. The Tiffany's heart. When was that from? Probably the aughts. Aughts? Yeah. Maybe around 2008, 2009. Ah, let's tap it out with a little Tarzan. Ooh, ah. Right hand to your left armpit pecs. Also, like the smells, like it depends on the environment. Like, are we in a humid environment? Is it hot? Is it dry? What kind of environment is doing what to your body? And everyone responds differently to these environments, right? Like maybe there's some big general ways, but other people, like some people run hot, some people run cold. Same thing on the other side. Some people are sweaty and greasy. Some people are sweaty and not greasy. Like depending on how your skin responds to the environment and your diet and all that stuff. I tend to be a very dry person, like, but I can get stinky. Let's come in, inguinal fold, not inguinal fold, Cisterna right in the middle of your body. And then inguinal fold and behind your knees. Good. Let's take it down to the floor and sit cross-legged. Let's see. Crisscross applesauce. Oh, I'm so like sore in so many places, although it's really a few days later sore. Like I taught and got sore from my own class. And then on Monday I took a pole class, which I haven't taken in a long time, and I taught ballet. And my arms, my back, everything was sore after that, but it's starting to be okay. I just feel everything. Let's circle the whole way around. Open it up. Stretching to the side, letting your head reach away from your tail as you circle around your body. Coming up, blossom open on the top. Taking as long as you need to. Your tempo might be different than mine. Like as I kind of felt into this, I was like, oh, maybe I should slow it down a little bit. I feel like this particular circling exercise really helps me not have lower back pain or sacroiliac pain. Change it so your other leg is in front, non-dominant leg is in front. We're going to change the exercise slightly. You're going to take it to the side, round towards your knee, And then a little arch toward the ceiling. Exhale, down. Inhale, open. Exhale, inhale, exhale, inhale. Take it a little deeper to that side and then open all the way up. Over to the other side, same thing. Rounding forward, opening towards the heavens. Exhale, towards the earth. Inhale, open it up. Exhale, inhale, exhale, inhale. One more. Exhale, inhale. Take it a little deeper to that side. Come up and then forward and just relax. Shift from side to side, bend forward. So for me right now, like this is really doing a lot to stretch the back of my hips and sacrum. Good. And then come up and let's take it down to the floor, all the way down to your back. Oh, every move hurts just a little bit, which is kind of sweet. Like I can feel all the stuff happening in my body from side to side without feeling like, when you're sick and sore and it's like, oh, that's horrible. But when it's like, oh, I worked my muscles and sore, that's a good feeling in my body. It's good to feel my own aliveness in that way. Let your knees open and close, relaxing your butt, relaxing your hips, relaxing your back. Relax your central channel. So we're not going for any huge stretch yet. We're just massaging, letting your inner body soften, organs softening. And then you can take it deeper, just letting one leg cross over. Maybe you want to hang out in that stretch. Maybe you just want to keep moving. Listen into your body. So for me, this particular spiral like this opens up the space between my shoulder blades a lot. And it feels really good. So listen into your body. Take your time, work at the speed that feels good to you. Yeah, and like, I don't know, in our culture, I think most people are carrying a whole lot of stress in their shoulders, butts, bellies, lots of stress in the shoulders, butts, and bellies. And this helps open up my shoulders a lot. Okay, let's come in just for a second. Turn your head from side to side. Doesn't have to be a huge range of motion, just something comfortable, taking in the space around you, orienting yourself. And then we're going to lift up, hands down by your sides, lifting your pelvis. Let's take the pelvis down as the arms float up. Inhale, exhale, push through. Inhale, coming down. Exhale, up. Inhale, lower. Exhale, push. Inhale, down. Exhale, up. Inhale, exhale, inhale. This is also giving my shoulders a nice massage. Since I'm so sore, I can totally feel what's going on. Push. And when I say so sore, this isn't actually bad. I feel all of my body, but it's not like really hurting me that much. Circles with your pelvis. Allowing that to massage out your back, your neck, your shoulders a little bit. So we're working the back body, but we're also getting a massage in this upper back. Then change direction, other way. Good. And then come down, take your knees in, and just roll from side to side. Let your head and neck relax, massaging through your back, melting into the floor. Oh, let go. Let your inner body declench, declench, unclench. The declenchification of the inner body. It sounds like we're doing something with verbs, or is it declensions? Are those with nouns or with verbs? I don't even know. Open it up, internally rotate one leg at a time. This is Anthony territory, knowing all of the like grammar rules. Okay. Hands down by your sides, legs up to the ceiling, pointed toes, circles with your legs. You could start small and get bigger, or you could just go big right away. Really, whatever feels good in your body. I keep laughing because like I feel a new body part is sore. And it's my inner thighs. And I'm wondering, is that from pole class or is it from ballet? Change direction. Last one. Just take a quick happy baby pose. We didn't happy baby before. Now is the moment. Find your happy baby, wiggle around, see if you can find some happiness in the baby. Good. And from there, let's roll it over. Just rolling onto your belly. Ugh. And let's come into a Sphinx pose. Elbows are directly below your shoulders. You're going to drop your head down, look towards your belly button, just curling your spine a little bit, and then pelvis drops to the floor. Roll it up through your spine and lift your legs. Drop your legs, drop your head, push with your arms, roll it, and go the other way. Pelvis drops, it rolls back up, and then you lift your legs. Head drops, roll and push, pelvis drops, roll and lift. And relax. Bend your knees, let your legs fall from side to side. Wag your tail, big happy dog, fluffy tail. And then come in. We're going to do just a baby cobra, no hands, coming up and down. Inhale, lift. Exhale, lower. And then we're going to change it, going all the way up and down, using your breath, arching. If you want to bend your knees, you can, and take it down. And take it back into a child's pose. We're going to come forward again in just a second. But have a couple of breaths in your child's pose. Wiggle around, soften your inner body. Unclench the fist of your mind. Soften your heart. Relax your guts. Relax your butt. Wiggle and soften. And then take it forward. And we'll do baby cobra with a head circle. So hands next to your chest, ear towards your shoulder, coming up, ear to the other shoulder, and down. Circling your head around, only going as high as feels good in your body. 3 or 4 on each side. Changing direction. Ah, and relax. Head on your hands, curl your toes under, just push up and down. Sending a wave of movement through your body, soften, melt, release. And then coming into opposite arm to leg. Let's reach right arm, left leg, and release. Inhale up, Exhale down. Stretch it out. Release. Stretch it out. If you want to, you can add like a little tiny contraction in your abdominals and then lengthen out from there and open up. So you're not holding it. You're not trying to contract in to go up. You're contracting in and like just a little teeny contraction. And then from there, you start to open up opposite arm to leg. You come down, little teeny contraction, and then lengthen and lift. That's just an option. If that's too complicated to think about, don't do it. Good. And then just come up big circles with your hips. Hands are slightly further forward, circling your hips around, letting that release through your back. And change direction. So a lot of times, like historically, I don't know if it's still this way, but I remember taking like Pilates classes or yoga classes, and they're like, contract your abs and now lift up your arm and leg as you're laying on your stomach. And it's like, that's working the opposite of what you need to work. You kind of need to let it release to open up. We don't need to double contract, right? That's in my philosophy. Other people might think something different. It might work differently for other people. But for me, it's like, this makes absolutely no sense. Why am I contracting my abs to engage my back, right? I want to let the abs soften, open, and expand and not contract when I am arching and trying to strengthen my back. But people have a lot of weird ideas about what the core is and how they should work it. And a lot of times people think that they're strengthening their back when they're doing ab work. And it's like, that is not strengthening your back, right? That is moving the tissue, but you're not working your back when you are doing this. You're not you're not engaging it. You're releasing it. And the same with your front when we're arching. Like, I don't understand that idea. Anyway, maybe it's just my own failing. Let's go with big twists. Turning your head away from your legs if your back feels okay. If it feels okay to spiral. If your back's hurting at all, just turn your head in the same direction. And if you want to make it harder, extend your legs out. Using your arms and back to push the floor away. Good. And relax. Yeah, in an ideal world, like, we're not walking around clenching every muscle that we have. Like, there are certain muscles that are going to be engaging, postural muscles that are doing work, but there should be a dynamic exchange of energy moving through them. We're not just like this clenched thing. We shouldn't be. That blocks flow of energy. Let's roll back and forth, rounding through your spine. I notice, like, I tend to hold a lot of tension in my gut body. Thank you, ballet and Pilates, and being a person on the planet with certain uh, aesthetic impositions. All right, let's do a spiral here. So you're going to come onto your butt, drop your knees, drop it down to the floor, push the floor away, knees go windshield wiping to the other direction, take it down. We can reach up through the top if we want, painting the rainbow and then taking it down, surrendering. So using this big spiral as a recuperation from that rolling forward backward movement, right? We want to really move in diverse ways with our tissues. Okay, we're going to do this weird push up that is going to be, I have to think about it. You're going to reach one leg back, you're going to come in elbow to knee, and then that you touch down to the floor. Coming up, take it down. Up, so I'm on one hip and down. Up, take it down. Up, down, up, down, up, down. Two more, up, down. Last one, up, down. And then push the floor away. So I feel like it's the push-up part is really the bottom hand, this hand on this side. So take it down, reach your leg out, coming up and then down, up, down, up, down. Keep going. 6 more. 5, 4, 3, reaching into the back space with the leg. 2, last one. Good, and relax. Let's just take a quick forward fold. So in your forward fold, if you're tighter, bend your knees until you can touch your body to your legs, and then just slowly straighten. As soon as you've come away, don't keep straightening your legs, just hang out there. If you're more open, do whatever works for you. Big breathing into your body. And let's come up and just do a little butt walk, mobilizing your pelvis, very gentle, getting some movement through the fascia of your hamstring and butt. Right. So this, especially for I'm just going to say it like this, tighter dudes, women too, but I feel like, especially I see so many young guys and they can't even sit up straight. So it's like, this is a way to mobilize that tissue without super forcing a stretch. You could also do this with bent knees, but it's getting some movement in there. All right. Not to say that girls aren't also tight like that. They could be, but I especially in like when I'm teaching on retreats for people who sit a lot, people who are meditators, but they also tend to sit a lot in their jobs, they are tight. So we want to get movement into those little pelvises of these people. And most people, this is a culture of sitting way too much, right? That's what we do. We sit. I don't, but I do. Let's take it into a forearm plank. One knee to the floor at a time, touching down, going 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Crossing underneath 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Take it down. Relax. Have a couple of deep breaths. Feel your heartbeat. Let your body settle into the floor. And then you're going to take your arms out to the sides and make circles. And change direction. Lift everything up. And then hands next to your chest. Arch up, bend your knees, curl your toes under, take it into a downward dog. Bend one knee, bend the other. Just hang out in your dog for a couple of breaths. Bending one side, bending the other, and then both heels to the floor, head drop down, shoulders wide, pointing your butt up to the ceiling. And take it forward into a plank. We'll do 10 touches of the shoulders, going 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Butt up, head down. Take your right leg up to the ceiling as high as it can go. Knee into your chest. Inhale, lift, cross it under, knee to your elbow. Inhale, lift, knee to outer shoulder. Inhale, lift, and lower that leg down. Switching, leg to the ceiling, knee to your chest. Reach it up, knee crosses under. Reach it up, knee to outer shoulder. Reach it up, lower it down, and then take it down to all fours. Oh my God, I think we're actually getting exercise. I can't believe it. Let's do a time check. Let's just do a uh, ankle to knee pose. Hip release. It could be with the bottom leg straight. You could lay on your back and do a figure four, or here, taking it down. Breathe and soften. Melt and let go. And then release. Unscramble. Bang it out. Rotate in and out. Take it to the other side. Taking it down. Soften and melt. I'm all toasty inside of my onesie. Good. And then release. Unscramble. Bang it out. Rotate in and out. Let's just open up, quick straddle. Oh, I'm so tight. Side stretch. Inhale, open. It's not, it's sore. My inner thighs are sore. Side stretch the other way. Inhale, lift. Face your leg. Take it down. Push the floor away over to the other side. Push the floor away and then take it down the middle. You can bend your knees if you need to. Breathe. This class has been brought to you by my sore body, like doing all the things that my body needs to do. Shake it out, bang it out, rotate in and out, and come up to standing on your legs. You can let your head hang down, shake it no, nod yes, bend your knees, let yourself release your upper body, relax your neck, relax your shoulders, let go, and then roll it up through your spine, coming up to the top. Inhale, open. Exhale, shake it out, shake it out, shake it out. Inhale, open. Exhale, shake it out, shake it out, shake it out. Inhale, open. And exhale, shake, shake, shake. All right, let me just go over to the TV land and see if anybody has shown up in the live stream. If you have, oh, Liza was there. Oh, anyway, I'm going to close that out. TV land viewers, thank you for showing up. If you made it this far,